Introducing the Build in Beauty movement, where faith meets business and beauty. Welcome. I am your host, Sulan Alexander. I started in the beauty industry at the age of 7. Yes, 7. And I say that because this is the age that I really developed a liking for beauty and the industry. So I started combing my own hair at the age of 7. And while that may be young to some, it was a necessity for me, the middle child of 4 siblings, and I wanted to start doing my own hair because I wanted to try different styles. And being the third of 4 sisters, I had a lot of heads to practice on. But I started in the beauty industry at the age of 7, and as I grew, I developed a liking for doing my own hair. I started braiding my own hair because at that point in time, our family was not, as we call it, well off. So the finances to purchase braids and to pay to get your hair braided, it really just wasn't something that we could afford. Throughout the years of me learning how to do my own hair and do braids, I would watch shows such as MTV, BET, and I was just enthralled, engulfed into the world of beauty and fashion. I loved watching fashion shows. I loved watching shows like America's Next Top Model and Project Runway, and I've always loved beauty and fashion. So when I really got into the makeup industry, I was heading into my 20s. It was my early 20s. And I saw beauty as a way for me to express myself and my love for the things that are beauty and fashion. Fast forward to me becoming a makeup artist, I went through the process of doing makeup classes and makeup courses, learning how to do hair, because before that, everything I did was self taught. But with everything I do, I always prefer to go beyond being self taught because I truly believe that in order to be your best, it's more than trial and error. So I sought out the people that I loved. I looked at those who inspired me and I learned from them. Some of my earliest memories of being a beauty stylist and a makeup artist stemmed from watching makeup artists such as Jodie Balfour, Megan Gonzalez, Arlene Villarreal, Makeup by Pinky, and Mo Martin, and a lot of other local beauty stylists and makeup artists. And I would look at hairstylists, and I just loved to see how a woman can be transformed and how it brightened up her face, how she felt confident. And I wanted to be able to help women feel that confidence. Because the truth is, no matter how beautiful some of us are, sometimes it takes someone else seeing that beauty in us and bringing that beauty out for us to truly experience that beauty. So, with over 17 years in the beauty industry, my mission has always been helping women to see the beauty in themselves. But beyond the beauty is the business. And that is why we have this podcast, Build in Beauty. When I started out in the beauty industry, I didn't really have any guidance. I didn't have any formal business training other than my degree that I was doing, which, by the way, I never completed. But that didn't stop me from launching a hair extensions line, which was thriving. It didn't stop me from becoming a makeup artist, and it definitely did not stop me from resigning from my 9 year plus job to open a salon and beauty spa full time. Now, all of that was trial and error. And although that was trial and error, it truly taught me a lot of things about business that I realized we need in the beauty industry. So if you are a beauty stylist, a makeup artist, or you know someone who is in the beauty industry and profession, I encourage you to share this podcast with them. This is a safe space for beauty creatives, entrepreneurs, and beauty stylists to come and learn together, build together, and grow together and build beautiful lives beyond beauty. All of the struggles that I endured during my beauty stylist career, such as having my salon as a beauty stylist, I had no real roadmap on what to do and how to do it. So everything was literally trial and error. I was scammed out of well over 30,000 from a hair extensions order, despite knowing better. I went against my better judgment and I ended up having to replace $60,000 worth of hair. And thankfully, my business was thriving. But that in itself taught me something. When it comes to the beauty industry, as talented as you are, it is so necessary to have the business aspect of your beauty business under control. Don't just be a beauty stylist. Don't just be a makeup artist, a barber, a nail technician, a hairstylist. Ensure that you have the back end of your business working as hard as your skills are working so that you're not working yourself to a mill and getting burnt out in this beauty industry. Because that is what having a beauty business using without operating it as a business can do to you. When I had my salon, I got the lights cuts. I had to be doing hair and makeup with no electricity, with the doors open just to get some breeze. All because of trial and error. There are so many things that I see that I could have done better after closing that salon. But what those struggles taught me was resilience, preparation, and maintaining my business aspect of my beauty business. So if you've watched up to this point, I want to hear from you. What have you been struggling with in your beauty business? And what do you think you are missing and you need help with to transform your beauty business and take you to the next level? In this space, we are here to learn from each other and grow together. So feel free to send me a DM or send me an email, and we would speak about your situation so that not only you can get an answer, but other stylists in the same situation as you can also get an answer to build in. Today's episode is sponsored by Bouger Beauty, my beauty brand, your go-to glam space destination for soft glam, healthy hair, and beauty essentials to help you feel beautiful inside out. From beauty services to mentorship, Bouger Beauty is all about helping women look good, feel good, and smell great, helping you to live beautifully and walk in your purpose. Visit our website, bougerbeauty.com, in order to get 10% off your next service today. You can find a link in the show notes for you to grab 10% off your next service when you book via our Setmore booking. Because of these struggles, I had to turn to the one who always had the answer, God. Because truth be told, He is the firm foundation. Without Him, every other foundation is on shaky ground. And I don't know about you, but I want to be pretty stable when I am building. I don't want to build something so high and then it comes crumbling down because it was built on a faulty foundation. And this is how my faith helped me in the rebuilding process. I would have lost so much during the time of me building my business. Not just material, but also friendships, partnerships. But one thing I don't discount is the lessons that it taught me and the way that it helped me to build my faith. So I always encourage persons to seek God when building your business and at the beginning rather than in the middle or at the end. So why am I launching this podcast? The Build in Beauty podcast is not just your average podcast. It is a movement for beauty stylists to build their business and their purpose without the burnout and beyond the chair. My goal is to walk through this journey with you because, to be honest, I myself am in the process of rebuilding because you deserve to build a beautiful business as well as a beautiful life. And I want to go on that journey with you. The Building Beauty podcast is for businesswomen, creatives, and entrepreneurs who want to build their beauty business as well as their faith. You are walking in purpose and you want a community and a safe space to learn from and build with, then the Building Beauty podcast is perfect for you. You can expect interviews, business tips, spiritual encouragement, and beauty tips here on the Build in Beauty podcast. At one point in time, I would think that I was behind. And if this is also you, I want to tell you today that you are not behind. You are simply building at your own pace. Remember, the race is not for the swift, but he who endures to the end. There's no sense in rushing and getting ahead, but not getting to your destination. It's time for you to build with purpose and intention. If this episode inspired you, I invite you to follow, share this episode with a fellow beauty who is also building in purpose. Your support means the world to us, and sharing this with another woman means that we can also support her on her journey so that we can all build in beauty, business, and life together. I can't wait to see you in our next episode. Make sure that you're following us on Instagram at Build in Beauty Podcast so that you get updates as well as you get teasers and previews of our upcoming episodes and special guests. I can't wait to see you in our next episode. And until the next time, build in beauty and build beautifully because you deserve it. See you soon.